Good morning students. Today beta our topic is characteristics of sound. Characteristics of sound. There are three main characteristics. First one is beta loudness. Second one is pitch. And third one is quality or timbre. So one by one we will discuss. First one is loudness. What is loudness? It is the characteristic of sound which differentiate two sounds which are coming from same source or same instrument. But their level will be different. Now better to explain it, I will give you the example of a tuning fork. For example, you are having one tuning fork of same frequency. You see this graph, displacement time graph is there. Same frequency is there. Frequency means number of waves are same. But this tuning fork, we have gently struck its prong with the hard rubber band. So its amplitude will be smaller. And this tuning fork, we struck it harder. So its amplitude will be larger. So loudness, first factor of loudness, dependence of loudness, that is it is square of the amplitude. More will be, this is bache amplitude, the maximum displacement in the upward direction or downward direction. This is amplitude. So more will be the amplitude, more will be the louder sound. Then second factor is it is inversely proportional to the square of the distance between source of sound and who is the listener one. Now in your classroom you have observed that those who are, your teacher is delivering the lecture and those who are sitting at the front benches, for them that sound will be louder one, but those who are back benchers, for them that teacher's voice will be low. So as the source will come closer or you will come closer to the source of sound, loudness will increase. Then third one is density of the medium. Third one is density of medium. More will be the denser medium, more will be the louder sound. Then bache fourth is surface area of vibrating body. Surface area of vibrating body. More will be the surface area, more will be the louder sound. That also you can take example from your school's morning assembly is there. And if you compare suppose that two drums are kept there for the drum beat. One is having the smaller one, second one is having bigger area of cross section. You will notice that the bigger one will produce more louder sound as compared to smaller one. Then fifth one is beta presence of resonant bodies. Presence of resonant bodies. Resonance means if the frequencies will match, it will produce louder sound. So if resonant bodies will be nearby the source of sound, loudness will increase. Then next one is beta this one, loudness and intensity. What is the unit of loudness? Unit of loudness, that is phone, and its level is, the level of sound is represented in that is represented in decibels. In your book, one table is given for different levels of sound are there, and if the level will goes above 120 decibel beta, it will become noise pollution, means our eardrum can be ruptured. And for that beta, one more factor is there, loudness and intensity, how they are related. Loudness and intensity of sound, both are directly proportional to each other. Loudness is directly proportional to intensity of sound, but always remember this loudness is a subjective quantity. Subjective means which gives us a feeling, which may vary from person to person. Vary from person to person. So if it is varying from person to person, surely contradictions will be there, arguments will be there. And this intensity is the amount of energy falling on the unit area in unit time. It is amount of energy falling on the unit area and in unit time. And beta, always remember it is having objective nature. Objective nature. Subjective means which is just feeling, which cannot be measured. But intensity, objective nature, which is measurable, which will not change, is measurable, and it is same for everybody. Same for everybody. So it will not change from person to person. Now beta, what will be the unit of intensity? We know that energy is measured in joule. Area is measured in meter square. Time is measured in second. And we know that joule per second is watt. This is beta watt. So the unit of intensity is watt per meter square. And then after that we have to do the beta second characteristic, pitch. हाँ जी बेटा, our second factor is pitch. What is it? It is the characteristic of sound of same loudness, same quality, but different frequency. And here beta, instrument will also be different, but different frequency. Now here you see, suppose that here two tuning forks are there. This is the displacement time graph of 256 hertz, and this is 5, just I am giving you example, 536 hertz. Now here beta, amplitude in both the cases same. वेव फॉर्म मीन्स वेव जो उसकी वेव की टाइप है that is also same, but number of waves are different. This one crest and one upper part and one lower part, it is one wave, and here it means here total 2 waves are there, and here 1 2 3, here 3 waves are there. So loudness is same, waveform is same, but frequency is different. So in which category this will be different? In the terms of frequency. Then beta, we will now here we will learn 2 words. One is bass and second one is treble. What is the meaning of bass? Generally we are saying na boys are having the grave sound. Bass means grave. Grave means जो जिनकी आवाज़ मोटी होती है. And treble means that is shriller. Shriller sound. Grave means वेरी जिसको आप मोटी आवाज़ बोलते हो. बॉयज़ आर हैविंग ग्रेव साउंड और men are having grave sound. Girls are having a shriller sound. You want to hear the music beta on your music system, that one is written bass and treble. If you want to listen grave sounds, you will put on this one bass. But if you want to become the you want to make the sounds dominant shriller one, then you will press treble sound. And this pitch, it depends upon pitch depends on frequency. Then it is directly proportional beta. Pitch is directly proportional to frequency. More will be pitch, more will be frequency. Less will be pitch, less will be frequency. If number of waves are less, it means pitch will be less. It means grave sound will be there. And if frequency is more, means number of waves are more, then pitch will be more and it will produce a shriller sound. It means this tuning fork will produce a shriller sound. Then after that beta, pitch is a subjective quantity. It is subjective. And frequency is objective quantity. Now beta, pitch subjective already I told you, which gives us a sense, which is varying from person to person. But frequency, it is measured in hertz, so it will not change. It will remain same for everybody. Then if you want to take its experimental verification beta, you have seen a player, flute player जो बांसुरी बजाते हैं बेटा, you have seen they are changing the position of their fingers. Why they are changing the position of the fingers? Because by doing this they are changing the length of ear column, and frequency is inversely proportional to the length of ear column. So if length will be less, frequency will be more, and if length of ear column will be more, frequency will be less. So according to the sound, which type of sound that player want to produce, that song needs that sound, he will adjust the position of his or her fingers to change the frequency. In the same way beta, you have kept this one bucket under the tap, and you are very far away, but without seeing it you are judging by hearing its sound that is about to fill. How? Again beta, again from same concept you have to use. As the bucket is about to fill, the length of air column is now decreasing. If length of air column is decreasing, this one is suppose that this is the bucket and it is that water is coming, so it is filling. So this continuously, when the bucket is filling, this length of air column continuously it is decreasing, and if length of air column is decreasing, frequency has to increase, so it will start producing shriller sound. So you will judge that that bucket is about to fill. हाँ जी बेटा, our third characteristics is quality or timbre. हाँ जी बेटा, this characteristic is having same loudness, same pitch, but its waveform will be different. And it will differentiate two sounds of two different instruments. different instruments or persons. Now here beta from the graph it is very clear. This one beta, here you compare the amplitudes, they are same. Again number of waves are also same, but beta this wave and this wave, their forms are totally different. उनकी जो शक्ल है, that is formation is there, that is totally different. Why is it different? Because of this quality factor. So quality depends upon waveform. Quality depends on waveform. हाँ जी बेटा, next one is why this waveform is different beta. This graph you see, this one is simple wave, that it is of a tuning fork. It is a graph of tuning fork. That graph we can obtain by keeping when it is working beta, when we will keep that instrument in front of the CR, okay, third ray oscilloscope. So that graph we can make, and from the graph we can judge the sound made by that instrument. This waveform is very simple, but here you see at different places this one amplitudes are changing. So this waveform is complex one, and it is of a piano. Now these जो hums हैं बेटा ग्राफ में, that are called subsidiaries. What are subsidiaries? Like if I will talk about F, 2F, 3F, beta this will be called as principal